Philip, no, it's a tough turnaround when you talk about that Thursday night primetime game, but what do you like about the opportunity coming off last Sunday against Baltimore to get right back into it and have that next opportunity with the division lead on the line?
Yeah, well, I think physically it's a challenge, and mentally certainly the preparation. But it is nice. It is nice to it was nice to put that one behind us in a hurry, knowing we have this big division game coming up against the Titans with a chance to put ourselves right there tied for first in the division. So that part was good. And then the Thursday nights, I really you find a way to win on Thursday night, you love Thursday night games because then you have that mini bye with the weekend. So I think our guys have done a good job with preparation and recovery, and you'll see a team flying around on Thursday night.
Speaking of recovery, it's been a big week for T.Y. Hilton, getting him back in the mix in terms of the walkthroughs that you had on Monday and Tuesday. What's the biggest difference when you have T.Y. Hilton as an aspect of the game plan and among that rotation of receivers in your offense?
Well, his presence out there, affects defensive play calling, affects what they try to do. That's one thing. The other thing is you have a big time playmaker, and much has been made about Ty's performance thus far or lack of numbers and all this, but he's had an impact. And then he got nicked up and missed a game, but I think he's going to be a huge factor here down in the second part of the season, where the bulk of our division games are and where we know we want to be playing our best football. So it'll be great to have 13 back out there.
You always have respect of your opponent, I think especially so within the division. But how much respect do you have for Tennessee and how they've emerged as a force within the AFC over the course of the last year with this offense with Ryan Tannehill and Derrick Henry?
Well, I remember playing Tennessee last year, and my former team and the Titans were both 2-4, and talking to Coach Brady before the game, just saying, yeah, we're kind of like you guys, just trying to get a win, and then next thing you know, they went on a run and obviously had a heck of a playoff run last year, off to a good start this year. So they do a heck of a job. It's a physical team. It's kind of old school in their style offensively and how they pound the football and manage the game. Defensively, you see a lot of characteristics of both Houston when Mike was there in Houston, and then of New England, his time spent in New England, and then his time playing in Kansas City. It's kind of a collage of all of that defensively from a scheme standpoint and a style. So it's a heck of a football team. You mentioned it being in a division, and throw it on Thursday night makes for a heck of a challenge and an exciting one.
I know that you've played many, many times over the course of your career in these prime time type of atmospheres, but what is that energy that you get when you have the lights on, maybe a bit of nostalgia, throwing it back to a little bit of a Friday night football, high school kind of a feel?
Yeah, I think it really, I love the 1 o'clock kicks. If you ask my favorite time, it's kicking off at 1 o'clock. But these are exciting. These do add a little extra, energy, a little extra emotion. And I think really for most of us, I know for myself, is these are the games we grew up watching. You didn't have the Sunday ticket back in my day, so it was you got whatever was on, but you knew you had the Sunday night, Monday night game well before the Thursday night games. Now you throw in the Thursday night games, and I know as a player now, the Thursday night game is something we look forward to. Your midweek of preparation, you finish the bulk of your Wednesday, Thursday prep. It's nice to turn on and see who's playing Thursday night. So it just adds another, just another little bit of juice to the deal. You mentioned the lights on it. It just has that feel. There's something about the feel when you're playing a night game, especially against a division opponent with all that's at stake.
That being said, you like the 1 o'clock games, you like those early games. How do you spend Thursday when you have so much time just waiting around, kind of itching to get out there and get on the field?
Yeah, that's the worst. That's the worst part. Especially on a Thursday and a Monday. Sunday night games, at least you have Sunday to watch. You're watching games, and it kind of passes the time. Not much to check out on, football wise on a Wednesday night or Thursday during the day. But find a way to pass the time. Obviously, with it being a late kick, it's at 8:20 or 8:25 Eastern time. Our body clock kickoff, so you want to sleep in and obviously rest. But shoot, it'll be. I'll find a way to pass the time. With it being a short week, there'll still be some prep going on. I think more so studying our stuff. I'll continue to watch some more tape. Not so much as I'm watching them in a way to see what plays we're going to put in. More so watching, just continuing to familiarize myself with the guys more and more leading up to kickoff.
You're from the South, you're from Alabama, certainly where college football dominates the state, but where you're from is just about 2 hours from Nashville. Did your family growing up ever make that quick trip up I-65, enjoy a little weekend getaway? Do you have any fun memories of maybe spending any time in Nashville?
Yeah, my wife's family now lives just about 30 minutes south, so it is close. It's the closest to home as I can play in this league. So it always feels kind of somewhat like going back home to play. I did not ever go to a game as a fan. My actually first game in the NFL was when I was playing in, so I never did attend the game until I was suited up. But right up the road, certainly a lot of memories that year. They went and had the Music City Miracle, and Lorenzo Neal, who ended up being a teammate of mine, and so it's pretty. It is close to home. Certainly feel like you're going kind of back to where you grew up.
Philip, appreciate the time. Good luck on Thursday night. I'm sure you'll have no time filling that time getting ready. We look forward to seeing you out there on the field, 8:20 kickoff.
Awesome. Thanks.